Hello, Back Talkers!
And welcome to another episode.
We have a great show lined up for you today. Today we're going to be chatting about 10 things we hate.
And stick around until the end because we'll be playing a game called
Who
Would
You Hate to Be Stuck in an Elevator With? So stay tuned. Hello, Back Talkers. I'm André.
And I'm John.
And you're watching Back Talk, the show that'll make you think,
laugh,
and realize you're not as crazy as some of them damn folks out there.
because of the 10 things we hate.
But first, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment below. And hit that notification bell to be notified of new videos that come your way.
And please share with like-minded friends and family.
Our featured product of the day is the anthology Dark Divinations.
Dark Divinations is a collection of stories by multiple authors, including myself, John Oberg.
Whoa!
The subject is Victorian-era divination tales, and my story is titled The Bell.
Ooh. And what is the bell about?
The Bell is about a man who wakes up to find himself buried underground in a coffin.
Oh, that sounds so intriguing, and that sounds so good. It's available at Amazon.
And you can also get it directly from the publisher, Horror Addicts.
I thought you were going to say horror addicts.
Horror.
Well, that's all fine and dandy. But now, let's jump into the hot seat.
And all I'm getting back from you is lip flap and back talk.
Another hot seat.
Yep. And this time we're saying the things that we hate the most. And we're starting with the least hated, and then we'll end with the most hated.
Well, my least hated is out of 5. This is 5. Various TV censorship. Various TV programs, shows show blood and gore, gun shootouts, but won't allow cursing, such as shit, fuck, goddamn, and my personal favorite, motherfucker. So that bothers me to the core because it takes away from the movie or takes away from the interaction that's going on with the sequence. It's like all of a sudden you're really involved into the drama, and all of a sudden there's a bleep or a beep or some kind of, they take out the sound. And I don't like that. That's like one of my least things. It doesn't make any sense why, though, you can shoot people on television and show blood and gore with people getting their heads cut off or blown to pieces in movies, but you can't curse. And they show sexual acts and things like that, but you can't curse.
I guess since you said those words, we won't be aired on national TV.
Well, I'm not looking to be aired on national TV. And we don't have any sponsorship, so.
Yeah, so and I second that. But for my least favorite out of my 5, I hate when people say, "How are you?" and don't mean it. Don't say, "How are you?" Just say hi. You don't have to say, "How are you?" I know people use it kind of just as a throwaway in place of hi, but if you don't want to hear the answer, don't ask.
I agree, but I'm really sincere though when I actually go, "How are you?"
Me too.
Yeah,
I mean,
I really mean
want to
it.
hear.
But some people just say it because it's like a thing that they feel like they're supposed to say.
Yeah.
So, and another thing to piggyback off of yours, this isn't one of mine, but to piggyback off of that is when somebody says, "Oh, I'm sorry," for something that they don't have any control over. Like, for instance, if someone passes away or something like that, I know that the person's trying to be nice and don't really have anything to say, I prefer just don't say anything at all. Because when you say that though, though, I'm so sorry. Well, you didn't do it. You didn't do anything. You didn't kill them or they didn't die because of you. But I just rather, I don't know. That's just me. So anyway, my least
slot number two.
Slot number 2, which is 4, countdown, is I hate it when YouTubers play with their hair. So
I know exactly what you mean.
So they'll cut on their camera and they'll go,
oh my god, hi, welcome to my channel. And oh gosh, my hair. Don't just disregard my hair.
now you had plenty of time to do your hair before you cut on that damn camera. So don't be saying forgive me for my hair, but they go,
Oh my hair, oh my goodness.
You won't find me playing with my hair.
and you won't find me playing with mine either. So therefore, though, we're not jealous. It's just something that we hate. Because you had damn well time before you picked up that damn camera to do something with your hair. And then the first thing you want to do is when you get on your channel is,
Welcome to my channel, oh my god.
and then you start doing your hair like this. I hate that. I hate it.
Well, my next one kind of goes along with that. I hate when people end each sentence with a question mark. And it's often those people who are playing with their hair that do that too.
I know, right?
Well, at least right. I know right is a question.
Yeah.
But my name is Sandy. You're not sure if your name is Sandy? I mean, what is it? What is that?
Yeah, I don't know where that talking came from.
Where did it come
It
from?
is so crazy. Everything is like, oh my god, and this and that, huh? It's like, where does that come from? It's like a little thingy. And I remember watching a show or something, and it was like one of those contestant shows, and the person who was the head of the show said, would you please stop singing? and the girl was like, what do you mean singing? She goes, ending everything like this? And she said, would you please stop singing? Okay, so my third hated thing is, which is the countdown from 5, 4, 3, this is my third one. When people, especially Southerners, say, bless your heart. I hate that.
That's so innocent.
No, it's
though.
not. Because it comes from a place of being condescending and insincere.
Well, sometimes, yeah, that's true. But some people are sincere when they say bless your heart.
But it's really taken, if the underlying tone, the way that it's said, is in a very condescending and insincere way. It's almost as if you're saying, oh, bless your heart, like that. And that is so, it sounds so demeaning to me. So I don't like it when people say that, especially Southerners. So.
Okay, so now we have someone on YouTube playing with her hair going,
Oh my god.
I think my name is Sandy. Bless your heart. How are you? Okay, so the next slot for me is when movies or books create a long, elaborate explanation to resolve a mystery. You find this a lot in certain sci-fi and horror movies because they have to come up with the explanation towards the end. And it just drives me crazy. I would just rather leave things ambiguous, but to go on for 5 minutes, well, the reason is there's a theory that matter is caused by repercussions in the atmosphere, and then they go on and on and on, and spare me. Just spare me.
It sounds like John setting up our hot seat stopping.
I don't know what
And
he's talking
today's
about.
hot seats is.
I regret that remark.
I think I hate that too. It's like, just give a little explanation,
Just
but
a
don't,
little.
yeah, but not so much where, it's such a scientific explanation of why something has happened in the movie or something like that, or even in the book. Oh. So, my next hated thing, number 2, is when talk show hosts ask stupid questions of their guests. For instance, they'll ask actors, what is it like working with so-and-so? What did they expect for them to say? It was hell. I hated that bitch. I don't ever want to work with her again. I don't even want to work with him. I don't even like him. I only took the role because I needed the job. But instead, and then actors always give that same, and you know that they're bullshitting because they always have to say. They always have to say, we were like a family. We got along. It's like we call each other and text, and then on the set, it's like we just became so close, and we were like a family. But I hate that when talk shows, they ask the actors, or just anyone, questions, like even for instance,
or like news reporters. When they, someone's house is on fire. Your house is burning down. How do you feel?
How the hell you think I feel? Shit.
Yeah, it's asking inane questions when you know the answer.
Right. So, anyway, I hate that.
I do too. So, my penultimate one is, let's see, where are we now? Oh, when people say, we should get together sometime. Now, if you mean it, that's fine, but so many people say it, and they either have no intention of following through, or they typically don't follow through. Right. And it's just, again, this throwaway line as you're parting ways.
Yes.
And it irritates me if people say that and they don't follow through on it.
And then they'll call you when they're giving some kind of a function or a party. Oh, yeah. Only because they want you to be there.
They need bodies.
Right, they need bodies, so that way it's a great success, that the party was a success. But why didn't your ass call me, like, in between the party phase, and we got together for drinks and did all this shit to build a rapport, instead of calling me to come to your damn house for a goddamn party?
Irritating!
Motherfucker. That's my favorite word! So I hate that. I hate that, too.
Okay, well now I want
to
hear...
So is that your two? Is that your number one? No, that's not your
No, that's the number two. So now I want to hear, what is your number one most hated?
My ultimate most hated thing is how every day is a day for something.
You know what today is? Today is National Eat What You Want Day.
Oh.
That is the one I hate the most, and I have some examples.
Today is Donut Day.
See, exactly. For example, it's National Awareness Day. Well, let me tell you something. Every day is National Awareness Day for me because of my skin color, because I'm black. Whenever I step my ass outside the house, I am aware. And I have to be prepared to deal with stupid people just in case something goes wrong. So therefore, Awareness Day is Awareness Day for me every single day, not just one day out of the year. Here's another one. It's National Popcorn Day. What the hell? Popcorn Day is whenever I watch a movie on my couch and I pop me some damn popcorn and I eat it. It doesn't have to be one particular day where I need to celebrate popcorn. And this one just passed, and my mother already knows. I love her to death. But Mother's Day is another one. Every day is Mother's Day for me. I celebrate my mother every single day as the queen she is. I don't need one day for somebody to tell me I need to celebrate my mother by buying flowers and cards and candy. No, I love my mother and I do lots for her throughout the year. It doesn't need to be just one special day. That's just like Christmas. I hate it because it's just one day. Christmas is every day. When you buy something from Amazon, when you go do something, when you buy yourself something in the mall, that is Christmas.
Well, your examples, what they highlight is the fact that these days are created specifically to promote something for someone to make money off you.
Yeah.
That's what irritates me. Not that there's a legitimate reason to celebrate a particular thing on a particular day. No. It's all materialistic commercialization. That's what irritates me.
And hyped up. So anyway, what's next? National Dick Day? But however, though, we already have a hump day. And we celebrate that every day.
Andre! I thought this was a G-rated program. Now for sure we won't be on national TV.
We don't get an X rating now. So I don't need somebody to tell me that Wednesday is hump day. We have hump day every day. What's your number one hated thing?
Number one is... Oh, I think I did end up going... Oh, no, here it is.
Okay.
I hate when you find a product you really like and then they stop making it.
Oh.
That happens all the time.
Like that time when Lucy, she was putting on that beard, and then Fred,
See?
they ran out of the product to be able to remove it, so she had to wear that beard. So
They had a special order of the product to be shipped from Chicago or someplace. So, yeah, it's so frustrating.
well, that's all of our most hated things. So let us know in the description box, not the description box, in the comments below, what your most hated things are. And if you agree with some of the things that we talk about. So
There are plenty of others
Yeah.
we could have listed.
grab your wine.
Oh yeah, I didn't even drink my wine during this.
I know,
was
'cause this
so
was
into
some-
talking
Yes.
about the things I hate.
Well, cheers. And cheers to you guys. And you know what? And what we don't hate, it's game time. It's game time. So today's game is who
Would
you hate to be stuck in an elevator with. Who would you hate to be stuck in the elevator with? Betty Davis as Jane Hudson in Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, or Diane Carroll as Elzora in Eve's Bayou?
Oh my goodness. Well, I think I can handle Baby Jane Hudson, but I don't know about Elzora.
Elzora.
She would, she's witchy and she would scare me.
So you're saying that you would not want to be in the elevator?
I would not want to be in the elevator with Elzora.
Okay. I would hate to be in the elevator with Betty Davis as Baby Jane Hudson. Because she's going to end up singing I've Written a Letter to Daddy.
I've written a letter to Daddy.
Is that Andres? You gotta be sure. That's black screen now.
Of these two Melissa McCarthy characters, who would you hate to be stuck in an elevator with? Diana from Identity Thief or Michelle Darnell from The Boss?
Ooh, I don't remember her as Michelle Darnell. So I would have to say probably, ooh, yes, what was her name again in the first one?
Diana.
Diana from Identity Thief. I would have to say her because I know that she'll be singing the elevator songs to the music. Ooh, Barracuda.
Barracuda.
Why would she be singing Barracuda?
I think I would agree with you. Yeah, singing along with the elevator music would make the time go by.
Okay. Who would... No, actually, I would not want to be stuck in the elevator with her because she would be singing all the music songs, so it would not make the time go by because she would make me
that's
go crazy.
right. Okay, so I'm the opposite.
Okay, so who would you hate to be stuck in the elevator with? Ricky Lake as Tracy Turnblad or Donald O'Connor as Cosmo Brown in Singing in the Rain?
Oh. I would hate to be stuck in an elevator with Cosmo Brown.
Oh, me too!
He'd be
And what?
dancing around the elevator.
That's
That's
exactly what I said. He's too obnoxious and over the top,
much
especially
energy.
especially if he starts singing "Make 'Em Laugh."
Make 'em laugh. Okay, I agree.
All right.
So, who would you hate to be stuck in an elevator with? Arthur from King of Queens or the father Frank from Everybody Loves Raymond?
The father of Frank from Everybody Loves Raymond because he is mean and He just farts. He just does everything, and he has no manners. So I would say no. I wouldn't want to be stuck in the elevator with him. What about
I
you?
think I would have to agree for the same reason.
And we'll just take a little minute to say that, you know, we send our condolences to Ben Stiller because Jerry Stiller. It says Jerry Stiller just passed away.
Arthur, your toast is done. Don't tell me.
Who would you hate to be stuck in the elevator with? Gary Coleman as Arnold Jackson from Different Strokes, or Jaleel White as Steve Urkel from Family Matters?
Well, you probably already know my answer. I hate Gary Coleman. So, no, that would not work.
I say the same thing because he is too wild and hyperactive. That would drive me insane. What you talking about, Willis?
Oh, can you imagine hearing that on repeat? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? Okay. From Reform School girls, who would you hate to be stuck in an elevator with? Chandler's Charlie or Edna?
Oh my goodness, Edna. I would hate to be stuck in an elevator with Edna. What about you?
I would have to agree. Edna, because she is control.
Oh my God, and I am the power. Okay. Who would you hate to be stuck in an elevator with? Sherman Hemsley as George Jefferson from The Jeffersons, or Henry Winkler as the Fonz from Happy Days?
Well, I'd have to say George Jefferson because he hates crackers.
Yeah, okay. Then in my case, I would hate to be with the Fonz because everything ends with A. So I can hear him saying, "We're stuck in the elevator." A. And he's the Fonz. I hate that. I hate that.
So who would you hate to be stuck in the elevator with? Agent Smith from The Matrix? Or Go-Go, the girl swinging the meteor hammer in Kill Bill?
Ooh. What was the first one again?
Agent Smith from The Matrix.
Oh, God. I don't know. That girl who swings that ball in Kill Bill, she is crazy. She looks sweet, but she's not innocent. I would say Smith. Smith would scare the hell out of me being in the elevator with him because he can actually take his hands and put them in your body and you will become him.
Plus, he multiplies, so the elevator would keep filling up with people.
Oh,
darn
well,
it.
that's it for this week. And you know what? Franklin has been on hiatus. We don't know what's going on with him. I think he's trying to quarantine himself at home with his family. So
he has a family?
Yes, he has a family.
Is he married?
I don't know about that, but he does have a family.
I heard he was on Tinder.
Oh, well, he's doing something. So anyway, Franklin hasn't been here for the past 2 episodes, but hopefully we'll get him back next week. But anyway, thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.
That's right. But before we go, here is our Feel Good of the Week.
Lulu the cat brings slippers to her owner every morning.
Apparently, she was so happy to be adopted that she shows her owner appreciation by first bringing one slipper, and then she goes back to fetch the other one.
That is so sweet. But you just wait until Lulu get a whiff of her owner's feet. It's either going to be the feet that smell or it's going to be the slippers. Or maybe even both, damn it.
I think she might like the smell of the feet. You never know.
I kind of like the smell of the feet, too.
See? Well, if you want to see behind-the-scenes footage from our show, be sure and check out our Instagram account.
If you'd like to help support the show, be sure to check out our Back Talk merch. Links are in the description box below.
And then take a selfie wearing or holding the merchandise.
But wait. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment below. And tell us the 10 things you hate.
And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button.
Oh, yeah. Hashtag Backtalk. Well, that's it for this week. Be sure to tune in next time. And remember...
always have an opinion.
Meow, laugh. And don't be afraid to backtalk. Cheers. Woo! talkers.
But before we go, here is our feel good of the week.
Lulu the cat brings her. One.
Ready? It's working.
Where's your litter box?